Good morning. It's Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Oh, can't get the phone quite right. So you might see more than me. Oh, yeah, God, you don't want to see me, do you? Come a bit closer and you can see. There we go. You're only going to get Lucy's face in. It's a lovely face. You're going to say hello. Yeah, she's got her dolly down here. I don't quite know what's going on. You're not seeing much of her at all, but that's the way it is today. How are you? I've got a glass of water, pint glass of water. Oh, I need that. Just been vacuuming and it's hot. It's hot here. Yesterday, when I spoke to you Monday, we were going out. Tuesday, we were going. I wanted to go to Rye, but that didn't work out because it was so hot. So, where it's all the buildings, the part I want to go to, it's all little roads and the buildings are close together and cobbled streets and up hills, and yeah, it wouldn't have worked out. It would have been too hot. So instead of that, we went down to the beach, down to the seafront, not on the beach, down to the seafront, and we had a walk along the seafront, which was lovely. The tide was out and there was people out there enjoying themselves in the sand. And I mean, we got a stony beach, so it has to go out quite a long way for the sand. And there was dogs out there swimming, which was, oh, my Benny would have loved that if he was still with us. He loved to swim in the sea. Yeah, then afterwards we thought, well, we had, don't go. My stepdaughter gave us a voucher last Christmas, and it was for Toby Carvery. You know Toby? Do you know Toby Carvery? Well, I think it was Steakhouse Carvery now, or something like that. I don't know. And we thought there was only one place that's, well, it's not even close. It's not close to us, but it's a little bit of a drive. But we thought, well, we'd go there. First of all, my idea was to go out for breakfast. And Peter said, no, we go down to the beach and then we go, oh, your hair's all dry. What have you been doing? We go and go out to lunch afterwards. Anyway, we arrived at this place, big pub in the country, and I can't drive. Well, I can drive, but I won't drive down little country. Oh, sorry, I kicked you. Little country roads, so little country lanes. So if Peter goes, he can't have a drink, not a beer anyway, because he's got to drive back. Anyway, we got there at 12 o'clock, and there's a big sign on the door saying, due to unforeseen circumstances, we won't be open for breakfast. So I'm glad we never went out for breakfast. And we're thinking, well, 12 o'clock, it's got to be open soon. So we stood around, just about to give up and drive off, about 12:15, and they opened up. Anyway, we went in there, and it's normally, as I say, it's a carvery. You know carvery, don't you? Where you've got the big joints of meat, and you get slices of the meat, and then you have yourself all the veg. No carvery, out of action. So, oh, okay. What about the menu? Yeah, but if it's got any meats on it that should be on the carvery, then no. Like you couldn't have the gammon, you couldn't have lots of things. So it was basically, you couldn't have pizza if it had meat on it, because they're homemade pizzas and then they use the carvery meat on those. But yeah, you could have plain pizzas. You could have had, they did have burgers. I didn't want a burger. So, and they have fish. So Peter had fish, chips and peas. And I had scampi chips and peas. And then I had, he had, what did he have? Apple pie and custard. And I had a chocolate brownie with ice cream, and very nice it was too. But sorry, I got a big thread there. It was so rich. I mean, it's not like me to not be able to finish something chocolatey, but I did leave some. And then when I got home, I had a call from the doctors. Do you know, remember the complaint I've put in for? Sorry, you can see me with my hair. My hair is all clipped up at the back because it's so hot today. Yeah, I put in a complaint, didn't I? Well, she got my letter. Now, my GP retired a few years ago, and I've never known who I'm getting seen since. Anyway, she phoned me up about this letter, and she said, "Oh, Mrs. Cross," she said, "you put in a complaint?" I said, "Yes." And she went through all my medical records, and she said, "Oh, you was informed 4 years ago. We left a message on an answer phone." I said, "No, you never." I said, you know, and she must have gone back through the records and seen, oh, whenever they phoned me and said, "Oh, yes, you know, I must have known then." But no, they never. And then she said, "Well, last year you was asked to come back in after your bloods for a urine test." I said, "Yes." "Well, you was told then." I said, "No, I wasn't." Yes. She said, "You must have been because, oh, what a comb. Hang on a minute. Just a minute. Let's see what I got. I'll have to use one of my combs on her. Yeah, I use this one on her. She said, yeah, she said, I said, "Look," I said, "I worked for the NHS for years." I said, if I'd heard those results, I would have known." And she went, "Oh, okay. Well, sorry about that. Perhaps they didn't explain themselves too well." Anyway, she went through, and I am stable, and I have been the same for years. I've got no protein in my wee. I've got no, what else was there? Because I said to her that I was, you know, because of my diet, I was worried in case over the years I'd been eating too much protein because I hadn't been told, even though she says I have. No. She said it's all looking okay. It's just not working as it should be. She said, and we're just keeping an eye on it every year. I said, fine. I said, but I was told when I come in yearly, that was just because of my tablets. Nothing to do with kidneys at all. And she's going on about old statins. No, what to do? All statins. They want you to have statins. And she said, doesn't matter what your results are now. Ladies over 60, well, I don't know if it's just ladies, maybe it's anyone over 60. They want you all to have statins. And that's why I'm having my cholesterol redone I said I want it redone in 4 weeks to see if it's changed at all, because my bad cholesterol isn't high. And I'm not going to go on statins just for, that's my cat out there, her bowels, because of, well, it's a money making thing, isn't it? They get more money for everybody that's on statins. Nah, I'm not having that. Anyway, she said, "Do you want me to redo all your tests?" I said, "Yes, as I'm coming in, you might as well do the whole lot again." So I'm having all my blood tests redone. That'll take me up to about the 1st of December, I think. I worked it out. Oh. I haven't spoken to you at all about Lucy sitting here, have I? She's been so patient. What a good girl. She's such a poppet. Could have probably taken your vest off today, but I'm sure you won't feel the heat. Whew, I do though. Where have I done with your bands? Oh, I'm right over here. Yeah, so all okay. But if they know what a shock it is to people to sort of, that's why I complain, because I don't want them doing that to anyone else. I know other people say I should take it further, but no, as long as, I think it might make them pull their socks up a bit now, because it's just not right the way that what they've done. And yeah, hopefully it will be all sorted. And they turn your head that way and bend it, darling. And they won't do it again to anybody else. Well, perhaps you better turn your head that way then. I can't get to the back of your head. That's it. Sit properly. There you go. Oh, but my hip last night because of the walking, and I stopped my arthritis tablets because all this worry with my kidneys. I haven't had any arthritis tablets for over a week now. I just stopped them. Well, that's where my other comb is, in there. And I've been coping really well until last night. Consequently, I did have paracetamol yesterday. Well, before bed last night. I've been awake since 3 o'clock. Yeah. This isn't going well, chickadee. It isn't. Let me stand up. Perhaps I'm not going to get both sides the same, am I? Yes, I'm doing some bits today. I've just vacuumed. I've got loads of tidying to do. I've taken all the covers off the sofas and give them a good shake and vacuum the sofa down. And where's, oh God, that's in there. And I'm sure I should need lots of rests. There we go. Pretty girl. Pretty girl. Yes, you got your baby. There we go. You got your baby. Right. Oh, and put your shoes on. What are you going to wear? Is it a bit too hot for your boots? She's got these lovely boots. Oh, she's got these mustard colour shoes. They'd go well, wouldn't they? Or you can have your white shoes back on. I suppose they're more summery, aren't they? What do you reckon? They go with your zebras, wouldn't they? Yeah, I'll put your white shoes back on. Hold on tight. Ow, that's my elbow. And you can't see her feet anyway, so she could be wearing anything, couldn't she? Could be wearing a pair of wellies. Nobody would know. Billy arrives with his new mummy today. She can't wait to get him. And his new name is going to be Hugo, after her grandson. Oh, I got to do a shout out while I'm here. I haven't got to, but I will. Oh, my face looks fat. Look, with no hair around it. It's all back here. There it is. Yeah, there's a lady I watch on YouTube called Mazzy X. I'll put a link in the description bar. If you go over to see her, it's nothing to do with the doll channel. She's got lots of videos on there. She lives with her husband in a camper van, and they have another channel called, oh my goodness, something Trolls. Yeah, where they go about in their, it's all to do with their camper van, and they've been all over like places with that. And yeah, she's quite a nice lady, and go and watch her videos. She just does a bit of cooking, she does a bit of team, all sorts of things. So that's what I've been watching this week. You're gonna say, oh yeah, you got some ribbon. You have. You don't need that. Right, I'm gonna say goodbye. Say bye-bye, everybody. Right, I'm gonna go and take care. I might be back Friday, but I never know. So I'll see you soon. Oh, and I'll stick some photos on the end, just as I. Oh, have I got my arm? But I banged it. Just of us down the seafront, and it was a beautiful day, and it's another one, a lovely one again. Bit more hazy out there today, but yeah, it's nice. It's too hot for me though. Too hot for me. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.